How you doing? Thank you for being here. Oh, thank you, sweetheart. I don't know what's been wrong with me lately. I haven't felt like doing anything. I don't know. You ever feel that way? You just don't feel like doing anything? Uh, as far as spiritual, like getting involved in what's going on. I'll tell you, I really got discouraged when we had that last full moon reading in Libra, and it said that our outcome was going to be grief. And I've seen a lot of that going around. Hang on one second. Sorry. I got a lot going on at once. Okay, come here. You're going to get burned, sweetie. Come here. Okay, yeah. Anyway, a lot of people have been going through a lot of grief. My moderator had a death, and then my friend Denny had a death today. And I don't know. I haven't been feeling like getting involved in it because there's so much grief going on. But I did decide that come hell or high water, I'm going to do a reading today. So if Cosmo will allow me. Also, on Sunday, I got a call from Mary's daughter, and I've quit 4 times, and she keeps telling me that she needs me to stay, because she can't find anybody. Well, she called me Sunday, and every time I quit, she'll say, you got to give me a 30-day notice. You can't just quit. So she called me Sunday and told me she had found somebody else and that they wanted to start the next day, Monday. And I was like, so you're going to pay me for the rest of the month? And she said, no, I was going to pay you for 1 more week. No, you didn't give me even 1 day notice. So you need to finish paying me through the rest of the month. I mean, people got bills to pay and shit. I'm just over. I'm over it. I'm over bullshit. I'm over bullshitter. You ever get over bullshitters? I'm over bullshitters, okay? And I'm still not finished dealing with her, I can tell you that right now. Alright. Let me see what the hell's... Hang on one second. I'm gonna fix this if I gotta... Whatever I gotta do, I'm gonna fix this. Okay, YouTube. Just give me a second, okay? I'm working on something. I'm paying for this shit and I want... That's what I'm saying. Bullshit. It's bullshit. Family center, okay? I don't want to invite a damn teen. I want to invite a family member. Okay, family manager. Delete family group. Try another way. Use my pen. It's because my phone is insisting on me putting in my damn password, and I don't know it. And I'm not losing my damn YouTube account because I can't remember the password. Alright, delete the family group. Family deleted successfully. Alright, now I want to start a family group. Okay. Get started. Create a family group. Confirm that I'm the family manager. Got it. You can only switch to a different family group once every 12 months. Okay, I got it. I haven't done that. Create a family group. What the fuck is wrong here? You just give me a second. They gonna give me my family group back. I'm gonna raise hell. Watch what I tell you. Alright, family center. Invite your parent to turn on supervision. I am the freaking owner. What the fuck is wrong here? Family, 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 family. Alright, I'm gonna, I guess, invite you as a teenager. I don't know how else to do it. Why can't I create a family group? Well, shit, I guess it's not gonna let me share it. I don't know. Let's see. Oh, okay, I'm on the wrong. That's the problem. Okay. Seven. Family center. I've never changed my family group. YouTube app, you on the bottom right hand corner and tap settings. I don't know. I don't know. I'll have to do it when I'm not busy. I don't know what's going on. It's not letting me share anything. Everything's all screwed up. Okay. He said don't worry about it right now anyways. He's dealing with other shit. I was trying to share my YouTube with my family, but it wouldn't let me because it said you can only change groups every 12 months. And I've never changed the group in all the years I've had it. Anyway, let's get a message from Spirit. I'm not feeling it at all. Alright, the music that came through for the reading was I'm Gonna Love You. Let me give you the songs. Alright. I'm Gonna Love You, and it goes like this. Stars are gonna light up the midnight sky. It's Cody Johnson and Carrie Underwood, and we have had this recently. Stars are gonna light up the midnight sky. Sun's gonna burn on our 4th of July. Tides are gonna turn with the pull of the moon, and I'm gonna love you. Birds will fly south when the winter comes. Snow is gonna fall and rivers gonna run. April's gonna rain and flowers gonna bloom, and I'm gonna love you. So good that it almost hurts, steady and true as the Bible verse. My heart skips just thinking of you. Go on and bet it all, baby, we can't lose. Earth's gonna shake every now and then. Some runaway roads are gonna dead end. And on those days when the world feels cruel, I'm gonna love you. Yeah, oh, oh, oh. So good that it almost hurts, steady and true as a Bible verse. My heart skips just thinking of you. Go on and bet it all, baby, we can't lose. Time's gonna put a few lines on our face. We can cover it up, but hair's gonna gray. Life's gonna fly and be gone too soon, and I'm gonna love you, baby, I'm gonna love you. And I said, why are you giving me this song? And I got Still Love You by Tyler Rich. And it goes like this. I know it happens sooner or later. In this small town, our paths are bound to cross. I'm doing fine, yeah, most of the time, but that little smile you shot me threw me off. You got that newly single makeup on your face, dancing with some guy you know I hate. And I got that dying to kiss you feeling I can't shake, even though I know it's a mistake. How can I still want you every time I see you and tell you that I'm good when you hurt me so bad? How can I forgive you after all we've been through? Pretend you never said what you can't take back. How can you look in the eyes of the face that you lied to? Forget you. I'll try to. I'm trying to. How can I still love you? How can I still love you? I don't even like you. They say love is simple, don't complicate it. But they never tell you how it really feels. When it goes and leaves you, I'm broken and jaded. I'm turning a bar into a battlefield. I'm going to back and forth burn it to the ground over that old flame we can't put out. How can I still want you every time I see you? Tell you that I'm good when you hurt so bad, when you hurt me so bad. How can I forgive you after all we've been through? Pretend that you never said what you can't take back. How can you look in the eyes of the face that you lied to? Forget you. I'll try to. I'm trying to. How can I still love you? How can I still love you? I don't even like you. I don't even like you. I don't even like you. Yeah, how can I still want you and tell you that I'm good when you hurt me so bad? How can I forgive you? Pretend you never said what you can't take back. Yeah, how can you look in the eyes of the face that you lied to? Forget you. I'll try to. I'm trying to. How can I still love you? How can I still love you? How can I still love you? When I don't even like you, how can I still love you when I don't even like you? And so you're going to love this person, but you don't know how you're going to do it because honestly, you don't feel it. It's like, have you ever loved somebody? I'm going to tell you something. There's a thin line between love and hate. A very thin line. And if you've never loved somebody so much that you, like my husband, he's the only example I can really give you right now. But he and I loved each other so much, but we could, at the same time, we could hurt each other so deeply and say the dumbest shit to each other. Because there's a thin line between love and hate. Love and hate are two sides of the same coin. And if you haven't learned that yet, hang on, be still, hang tight, it's coming. Promise you. Alright, Spirit, may I have a prayer, please? I don't know what this reading's about other than I'm going to love you even though I don't even like you. Dear God, thank you. Here we go again, for giving me my family to love and care for. Help me to share with them your Spirit's warmth and love as you bless them with grace and peace. May they as one family live with you forever in heaven. Amen. So this gives me the feeling that this is your family. Somehow this is your family. It could be a husband and wife, a brother and sister. It could be two sisters. It could be in-laws. It could be anybody in your family. But somehow you're grateful for your family. All right, let's see what Spirit would say out of the virtue. What's going on virtuously here? Your faith is a factor, being gentle and having joy. I mean, that sounds pretty... But see, this is what Spirit's working on. So you're probably unhappy, you're probably rough around the edges, and you probably have no faith whatsoever in this situation getting any better. There's a lack of gratitude, so Spirit's working on that, and no compassion. We've been seeing this a lot lately. Somebody lacks compassion, they're ungrateful, but they have joy, gentleness, and faith. And then also perseverance, not giving up. All right, I want to pull rocks on these because these are confusing me. I'm getting like somebody who is happy, they're very gentle, and they have a lot of faith, but they lack compassion and gratitude. And I feel like it's this love. That's what I feel like. Spirit, why is joy here for the collective? Because of your faith and your honor. Because of your faith and your honor. Why is gentleness here for the collective? Because that's your family. Your family is what's gentle, okay? Why is your faith here? Because of being inspired. Your faith is what inspires you or someone else's. What about, why don't you have compassion? What the hell is going on? Okay, whole handful. Because of love, trust, laughter, acceptance, wealth, and a commitment. So this is about you have no compassion because of love, trust, acceptance, laughter, wealth, and a commitment. And why don't you have any gratitude? Dang. Because of your dream, your kindness, your friend, and being at peace. So somehow you have no gratitude for your friends. Or maybe your friends don't have any gratitude for you. And your dreams, your kindness, and your peace are a factor. I'm not sure how much that helped me yet. But maybe you're getting the picture even though I haven't gotten it yet. Alright, let's see how this happened. Because we see it's your friend. You have two friends maybe. And your family is also, it's like you want your family to be gentle, maybe with your friends, but they're ungrateful for your friends. They're not kind to your friends. They're not at peace with your friends. It's something to that nature, I think. Show me how this happened. Your faith and your honor are what bring you joy. You're inspired by somebody's faith. That might be the inspiration you get from that faith. The compassion is full. The lack of compassion, rather, love, trust, laughter, acceptance, wealth, and commitment. It's like, I'm not going to have compassion on you. But you love this person. Or maybe you want to love this person, but you can't be compassionate. And you want to trust them, but somehow they're funny. Or you think it's funny that maybe they don't have any money and they have to accept the commitment that they made. Maybe they made a commitment with somebody and you didn't want them to. Show me how this happened. What the hell's going on here? You wanted to go solo. You wanted to be alone. Alone time equals happier together, but you couldn't. So you were with somebody and you could not get away from them. You were in a relationship you could not get out of is what it looks like to me. Or this happened because you want to go solo and you haven't told somebody yet. What's being hidden? What's being hidden? That somebody's still waiting. Do the shit they asked you to do forever ago. So secretly you wanted to be alone because somebody is still waiting. Alright, what's being shown? That you're just going to sit back and relax. So you're chilling and pretending like there's nobody waiting, okay? What's going to happen next? You fucked up. So somehow you fucked up. How did you fuck up? You didn't watch what you said. And one of you was not doing as much as the other. It's like, I'm not doing all the chores, and I'm not going to shut up either. I'm going to tell you how I feel about it. So you told somebody, I'm tired of doing all these fucking chores up in here. And that was a mistake. And yeah, you shouldn't have opened your mouth and stopped trying to control every damn thing. So maybe you shouldn't have mouthed off to somebody, is what I'm getting here. There's John, somebody's name is John. I'm hearing a name that starts with an F, like Fullard or Fulford. Alright. Let's see if we can find out a little bit more about how this happened. Something happened here. Alright, show me what happened here, Spirit. Show me how this happened with, I could not get, somebody forever change. Look, there was a friend and you're like, you didn't forever change my life without even trying. So, you got two friends over here and you're not grateful for them. And it looks like you're telling yourself, they didn't forever change my life. Or somebody's saying that. Let them go. It's a friend. Let them go. So somebody wants you, or you want to let go of a friend. You got two friends over here you're not grateful for. You're nice to them and you're at peace and you dream, but you don't want to be with them anymore. Show me how this happened. They were not for you. That's why you wanted to be alone, because they were not for you. Alright, what's being hidden? That you're not going to make them prove it. And enough is enough. So, that came out in reverse. Oh, my hand's itching. So, somebody is either coming into some money or they're a gold digger. And we see wealth here under your lack of compassion. Somebody might be leaving you some money. Alright, so they're not going to make you prove that enough is enough. What do you mean you're not going to make them prove it? The dying love. What do you mean you're not going to make them prove it? The grass isn't greener and that you want your freedom. Remember, you want to go solo? So you're not going to prove to this person that you want your freedom and that the grass is greener. Secretly, this is all being kept secret. That you're not going to prove that you've had enough. You know the grass is greener, and that's why you want your freedom. Alright? And you know that whoever you're with is not for you. So what are you showing? What's being shown? Your family is being shown, okay? What about your family? They're healing. They're missing you. And self-pleasing, okay? So they might be self-centered. They miss you and they're healing. So your family is healing from missing you and self-centered. Okay. Alright, so what's going to happen next? You're going to have a commitment because I love you. You're going to have a commitment because I love you. And it's with this person that's waiting in secret. They're secretly still waiting. Somebody is living a double life, though. Which I'm not so sure how I feel about that. Hey, Martha. Yes, of course you can. Hang out and I'll give you all readings, okay? Why do you not already have a commitment? Because something was unintentional. You shut this down and you weren't worried. You weren't worried about what? You weren't pretending. You weren't worried about somebody pretending. You knew they weren't pretending. So you shut it down. You didn't mean to, though. You didn't mean to shut it down, but okay. But why did you? We see what's going on with them. Because you did not want to lose hope about the competition. And so you came up with this strategy. What was your strategy? No jealousy, no fantasizing. I'm just choosing this person. I'm not putting up with jealousy. I'm not going to fantasize. I'm just going to choose that I love you and I want to have a commitment with you. Alright, so let's find out how this person... Okay, how does the person that you don't want to be with feel? Oh, that's your friendship. The person you don't want to be with is friends with you. Alright? Or they feel like they are. What's the truth? That it's true love. It's just not time. So this friend is your true love. You want to be with this person, but you feel like they're not for you because of a friendship. But the truth is it's true love. It's just not time. Why is it not time? Because you haven't realized how much you're going to regret this. Regret what? Having a rebound, having differences, and it's also with someone who's they're not comparable. Like, they can't even compare to this person. And they're not new love either. It's the old love. So you're having a rebound with your old love, and you haven't realized that you're going to regret this. Show me the regret. Partying. You're going to regret partying. Outcome of the partying. You got away because I didn't trust the plan. And you're not trusting the plan. Take it slow. Yeah, you're taking it slow. You're making this person wait. Your family misses you. They're healing. And you're self-centered, or they are. Somebody's self-centered. I see that. Alright, so let's see if we can find out a little bit more about how this happened. Alright, show me how this happened. Cosmo, you were fated to be alone, or you thought you were fated to be alone. You remember go solo, but you didn't. You couldn't go solo. You were stuck with somebody. Alright, get over here, and somebody else was waiting. Show me what's being hidden besides they're waiting. They're a victim of having to wait. Alright, what's being shown? That they feel unworthy, but they're not going to neglect themselves. They're going to put on that I'm single makeup. What's going to happen next? You're not going to be afraid of being lonely. What else is happening next? So somebody's not going to be afraid. They're going to be unavailable. Why are they unavailable? Because they're pissed off. And they feel like you just want somebody who's perfect. Or that maybe they're seeking perfection. Why are they pissed off about seeking perfection? What's the deal with that? This is your outcome now. Because this is what's keeping somebody stuck. And it's making them feel unloved. So somebody is pissed off because you want like this Barbie doll perfect 10, and it's causing whoever you're with, or not necessarily a Barbie doll, but you want somebody who's not so different from you. You're with somebody who's too different. And I think that's why you want out. Let's make sure though. What's the problem with the relationship they're in? Too passive, and somebody's neglecting themselves. What's the problem with the relationship they're in? They're not compatible. You're just not right for each other. Whoever you're with and you want to get away from, you're just not right for each other. You're not compatible. It's not too much work, though. I think this person does everything for you, and they make things very easy for you, and that's why you're staying. But you have no compassion for this person. They might have money and a commitment, and you might trust them, but I don't think you love them. I think your love is where somebody else is. Clarify the love. Yeah, you've been settling. You've been settling for lust. This person gives you sex, is what it looks like to me. It has nothing to do with love whatsoever. Oh. So you're unhappy because you want to be alone and you want to be with this person who's still waiting. How does the person that's still waiting feel about being kept waiting? How do they feel about being kept waiting? They're secretly admiring you. How do they feel, though? Or they feel like you're admiring them. They have a heart fog. What do you mean, heart fog? They feel like there's no boundaries here. They're secretly admiring you from a fake account, and they can't see through the heart fog because there's just no boundaries. It's like, Whatever you want, you get it. All right. And what's being hidden about their feelings? They feel like you were tricky when it came to intimacy. And what's being shown? You were getting sex. Remember, it was about sex only. You were having sex with somebody, and they know it. What's being shown is you're stressed and romanticizing this relationship. What's going to be the outcome? No more rejection and no more missing you. Why not? Because you're longing and somebody won't say they're sorry. Somebody's beautiful also. Why won't you forgive or say you're sorry? Because somebody's nourishing and they're not your past life love. They're beautiful too. And they're also divine feminine. So they are your past life love. Or they were. What happened to the past life love? They're healing. They're no longer bitter. And they're distracted. So they're not healing from bitterness. Okay, they're distracted because they can't heal from bitterness. And they're escaping. Why are they bitter? Somebody's beauty. Why is that making them bitter? Because use your intuition. You don't want to be at a distance or separated from this person. And somebody's almost at their breaking point. What happens at the breaking point? I think you're wanting to be with somebody else. What happens at the breaking point is divine masculine and chemistry. Somebody is hoping that they'll have divine masculine and there will be chemistry. What's the outcome of that? There will be no confusion about it, and that's where the commitment comes in. Yeah, you're in love with this person right here. You're with someone you're not in love with, or they are. And there's heart fog, there's spying behavior. They know you're intimate with somebody and you're lying about it, or you've been lying about it. I think you know the truth. Your family is a factor here. Your family is gentle. I don't know what that's about. Alright, let's see. I know we have a divine masculine and feminine here because I saw them both. What would y'all say to each other? Let's see what y'all was. What would this divine masculine say to this divine feminine? What would he say? Show me. He would say, do you know who really loves you? Me, but I would never tell you. Alright, well, oh, and I wish I would have talked to you when I had the opportunity. So there was a time when this divine masculine wanted to tell you how he felt. He didn't, and now he loves you, but he don't know how to tell you. Alright, what would you say to him? What would you say to him? You would say, I wish I was with you, and I read our text over and over again. So what are y'all going to do here? Tell me again why you're single and what the fuck is up with you. So basically this person that's waiting is like, what is wrong with you? Why are you not single? I act like I don't care, but I do. So this person acts like they don't care that you're with this other person, but truly they do. And they would say, what is fucking wrong with you? Why are you still not single? It's like you don't want to be with the person. There's no compatibility. You're self-pleasing. Your family misses you. Your family is even healing. Or maybe you're healing from your family missing you. Something like that. And I act like I don't care, but I don't. You're self-pleasing or self-centered. So this person is like getting really fed up. I feel they're getting really fed up. What are they likely to do next in this situation? What is the likely next move of this person that you've kept waiting? The Nine of Swords and the Eight of Cups. They're getting ready to walk away from this whole stressful situation. What are they going to do? The one that you've kept waiting. The Sun and the Nine of Swords. So it's like, I'm going to get joy regardless of what you decide to do here. You're not showing me any compassion. You're not either. the Four of Swords and the Nine of Swords in reverse. So I'm going to heal from all of the stress and all of the negativity and all of the up all night shit that I've been through. What is going to happen with the person that's been kept waiting? The Lovers came out with Strength in reverse. Oh, two major arcanas. Gemini's here with Leo. So it's like, this is a twin flame connection and you have lost all restraint. Why have you lost restraint when it comes to this choice? Because of the Knight of Swords and the Nine of Wands. Because somebody came in real fast and gave you misinformation that caused a lot of trials. What was the misinformation? They said, this Queen of Wands is moving real fast towards something. What do you mean? What were they moving towards? Somebody else. They were unhappy with you. Somebody came in and said there's a Queen of Wands, which is typically a Leo when we have it paired with the Leo. But we also have it paired with a Sagittarius. So take it as it resonates, because we have a Gemini here, a Leo, and a Sagittarius. And we may even have all three. We also have a King of Cups who can also be a Gemini. This person is in love, but they're unhappy. And somebody came in and said, whoever this Queen of Wands is, they're moving real fast towards being unhappy with this nightmare. And they know you're in love with somebody else. That's what happened. And so what are you going to do about this? Okay. That you're going to say, I don't love you, and that's the truth. I don't even have to look very deep in myself to know that I don't love you, and that's the truth. And I'm tired of fighting with you. So it actually wasn't a lie. It was the truth. Why did it come across as a lie? Because you didn't leave. You didn't leave. You actually... you actually decided to try to work on things with this Queen of Wands that you're not in love with. What's the truth? You're not in love. You two are soulmate vibes, but you're not in love. That's the truth. And you got fired up. You were like, I'm not going to leave. I'm going to get fired up. Even though I can't get on my own 2 feet. Okay, I think you got fired up because the Queen of Wands had the wealth. And you didn't have any wealth. I don't even think you had a job. Somebody didn't have a job here. Judgment. And I think it's being realized that you stayed because you really didn't have a choice. Alright, how does the Queen of Wands feel? Whoop. They're in denial big time. They're in denial about being independent. So it's like, I don't know if I want to be independent or not. What are they leaning towards? There's a wheel coming, y'all. I can't make it up. Look. Oh, there's another card. The Seven of Swords in reverse. So you're not going to deceive anymore. And you want to know why you're not going to deceive anymore? Because it's moving slow, but it's coming. And look who it's coming for. The Emperor. There's going to be, when this wheel comes, whatever this deception represents, it will be not happening anymore. And I think it's about a third party. Clarify the Seven of Swords. Oh my God. It's the Empress in reverse with the Five of Pentacles. This person was left out in the cold. You deceived this person and left them out in the cold? And there's a wheel coming because of that. What's the outcome of the wheel? The Devil is here. The High Priestess is here in reverse. And the Page of Wands. So there's about to be... And the Ace of Wands. Oh my God. Somebody's about to have some excitement. And you don't see it coming. There is somebody that's desiring something real bad. What do they want so badly? Justice. They want justice because they're healing, but they're not getting their part of what's theirs. Like, have you ever lived with somebody and you had to move out and they were like, you can move out and go whenever you want, but you ain't taking nothing with you? That's what's going on here. They're like, you can go anytime you want. Yeah, this ain't over. And if you leave, if you get in that car and go, I'm setting a boundary. And that boundary is, you will not take a damn thing from this house. All of this belongs to me. And no, I don't have unconditional love for you. The Ten of Cups in reverse, the Ten of Pentacles in reverse, the Queen of Swords upright, the Chariot upright, the World in reverse, and Justice. And Four of Swords. So it's like, yeah, I'm over this. I've healed. But no, you're not going to take half of everything I own, because this is mine. You came here to stay with me, not the other way around. Yeah, you're not taking shit with you. Okay, so therein lies the problem. You're stuck with this person. That's why you didn't go solo to begin with. And you decided, I'm going to actually stay, and I'm going to be this very powerful King of Wands leader. You must have some kind of fire placement, probably a Leo. And you're like, I can't really figure out how to get my shit together and work, but I'm going to do that. I'm going to make this person at least think I'm doing that, but they know you're not doing that. And they know you're not able to do that. And you can leave. You could have already left, but you haven't, because if you leave, you're not taking shit with you. And this person has made that very clear. And the universe is saying that this Emperor and Empress that are meant to be together are going to be together. So I don't know what's going to happen to your stuff. That's why I haven't been wanting to do this reading. Because if you hold on too tight to the things of this world, and you put them above the people in your life that love you, it's not going to end well. I promise you. You can lose that. You can lose the things that you're staying for in the blink of an eye. In the blink of an eye, including your health. I mean, so do what you got to do. Let's see what would you say here, Spirit? What kind of guidance would you give in this situation when it comes to this situation? Anxiety is here in reverse with a journey. So it's time for you to get your shit together and go. Stop being so anxious. Get on your shit, get your shit and go. Whatever they'll let you take. Your underwear, your socks. I'm sure they don't want those. Finally, relief. The nightmare of a card reversed could mean one of two things. Either a recent problem is on its way out, causing you to feel more relaxed, or you have mastered the old habit of worry and have freed yourself from the anxiety within. Either way, anxiety reversed is a good omen, or more relaxed and peaceful times to come. Maintain a trusting attitude and let the difficulties and fear thoughts fade away into the distance. I let go of fear and worry. I assume the best and live at peace, all is well. And we see peace over here with your friend and your kindness and your dream. Somebody is ungrateful for your friends and your kindness and your peace and your dream. And they have no compassion for the fact that you're in love. This person's funny. They may have wealth. You trust them, and they have to accept that you're going to be in a commitment with this person. You're happy because you know that you have faith and you have honor, and your family is actually being gentle with you, which I think is a little bit of a surprise, because there was healing and they've been missing you. And you're inspired by faith. You're going on a journey. It's just that simple. I don't know where you're going or why, but I think to see this person. And I think the universe is about to put you on the right path to get there with this wheel. There's a wheel coming slowly. The journey card. Pack your bags. The journey card foretells upcoming travel or a shift in location. It may be as simple as a vacation, a retreat or class, or even a work-related trip. This card could also signal a move of residence or job relocation. The upright position indicates that the plans should go off without a hitch. Still, be clear about your motivations and mindful of logistics. All of life is a journey, and this card is telling you that you have some exciting and inspiring adventures ahead. That's your inspiration. Your faith is giving you the inspiration. Stop being anxious and go where Spirit is telling you to go. Spirit's telling you to go somewhere or to do something, and you are not listening. Spirit, what message would you give us out of sacred destiny when it comes to this? You're not going to be relaxed or fulfilled. So there's that anxiety because of, and no protection. What the hell is going on here? You're not thriving where you are, and you're powerful. Why is power here? That's the only thing upright. Because you're going to be in leadership. You're going to be a powerful leader, and you're no longer going to be still and flexible. You're not going to be still, and you're not going to be flexible, because you're going to be a leader. Outcome of being a leader. What's the outcome? You don't realize it, but you're going to be unhappy. Why are they going to be unhappy? Because of being at a standstill and not being pure and not keeping it simple. But you are going to have success when you go on adventures. See what I'm saying? And look, trust again. It's like Spirit is repeating the same message of the rock. As long as you stay in this place where you're going to just sit back and relax and take advantage of this person that you're living with, they're not letting you have anything. If you're leaving empty-handed. They're not giving you a damn thing. And I sense that they probably don't owe you anything. Messages out of spellcasters for whoever this is. You're going to have courage. You're not protected, and you're going to have confidence. Why are they not protected? Because of not having a commitment, compassion, not lightening your load, and grieving. Anything else we need to know here? Your family is here and your strength. Why are you having a strong family? Because of your happiness, your financial health, your psychic abilities, your peace, your animals, and your life purpose with closure. So there's someone you need to get closure for somehow to get to your happiness. All right. Anything else we need to know here? I'm going to ask just real quick, is there any tea? Is there any tea here, Spirit? Somebody's not winning and they're not moving. Why not? Because somebody wants you back. Okay, so the person that you want to leave doesn't want you to leave. We know that. All right, what are you going to do, though? You're going to get the facts. Well, you're going to get facts about fake accounts. This is played out. And you're going to hustle. Why are you hustling? Because of not traveling and being haunted. Fake accounts and looking you up, rather. Somebody ain't shit and they're hooked. And this is a love affair. And you have the inside scoop. Card turned over. You're wasting time. Somebody's a boss daddy. Oh, wow. They can't clean this up. And look, there's the Knight of Wands. Oh. Something ain't right here. Okay, maybe it is. I don't know. No, I knew it wasn't right. That's what I thought. Somebody's a divination abuser. They fake smile in your face, and they can't fake flex. Why can't they fake flex? Because their demons irritate your shine. And why are they divination abusers? Oh, card in the wrong deck again. Because they're always partying, and they're fighting, and they're partying and cock blocking your wish fulfillment. Because they don't want you to resolve conflict. They don't want to get rejected. And they're into you. Oh my God. Look, more cards turned over. They're not going to force you. You're not a thief. And you're dodging bullets because of this person. Oh, and they have bad habits. And you've been giving them money. Different shit on the same day. Same day, different shit. Wolf in sheep's clothing. You can't move on. And they're holding a grudge and talking shit. Somebody's a queen rising. Somebody's an obsessive lover. Child services has been involved. Somebody has photo proof. You're ignoring them. You're not fishing for comments. You're threatening. You've been a broke ass. And you've had love on the brain because of a love triangle. All kinds of shit. Oh my goodness. I didn't mean for all that to come out. Like those cards, they were not all turned over like that. They turned over during the shuffle. Now I got to get my tarot out of here. That's why I pulled these out, because I needed my tarot out of here. I'm going to pull tarot on this real quick. Somebody's going to have to get out of a bad situation. They're in a situation where they're with somebody for sex and money and a place to live, probably. They have someone else that's a friend of theirs they're in love with, but the person that you're with has no love, no gratitude, and they have no compassion for that person. Like, they would just as soon that person disappear off the face of the freaking earth. That's how I feel. Alright, show me how you're working in this situation, Spirit. I think the person that you're with hates this person. And they haven't done anything to deserve that. Not that I can see. Judgment is here. So Spirit's trying to help you to see the truth. What's the energy to overcome? The Empress and the Hermit in reverse. So, soul searching about this Empress. You got to stop doing that. And what's going to pull it together? Whoa. There's the Lovers again. The Hangman, the Lovers, Temperance, and the Hierophant, all in reverse. So you seeing that you have a choice whether to be tempered or to make a move towards this situation. And you have a strong desire to. But the reason why you're not, I'm going to show you why. Because somebody disagrees with your decision. Why is Judgment here? Right there. Because you're about to realize something. Why is the Tower here? Because there's an end, like a death-like ending. And you're going to have to accept this trauma. You're going to have a trauma that's like a death. And that's what you're realizing. Why is the Hermit here? Because you're manifesting something. And why is the Empress here? Because of an injustice. That you're manifesting injustice for an Empress. What the fuck is that all about? There he is. There's the King of Wands. He's reassessing his priorities and realizing that he was overbearingly goal-oriented. Alright? So he caused you to be treated unfairly. So what's he going to do different? The Knight of Cups is here in reverse. He's going to interrupt his... He's going to withdraw his love. Who's he withdrawing love from? Holy shit. A Queen of Pentacles that has nothing but love for him. Maybe you're reassessing the fact that you need to stop withdrawing love from her. Why is the Hangman here? because of temperance. And see, temperance is right here. Why is the lovers here? Because this is why you're going to stop being so afraid. Why is temperance here? Because of your healing. Four of Swords. Why is the Hierophant in reverse? Because somebody's going to build a foundation and regret actually comparing somebody. You were comparing these people. Fill in the blank. Why were you comparing them? Because you were being a fool. You were afraid to take a risk. Why is the Devil on the bottom of the deck? Because of the Five of Wands, the Nine of Cups, Strength again, the Hierophant again, the Seven of Cups, the Three of Swords, and the Page of Pentacles. So you want to hang on to your stability. All right. So what you have such a strong desire for is to stop fighting. Have wish fulfillment, be strong, have a higher level commitment, make a choice even though you know it's going to be painful, but know that you're recognizing an opportunity to get stable. Outcome of the opportunity you're recognizing. You're going to come out of moon energy. What do you mean come out of moon energy? What does that mean? It means that something's going to end. It's like you've been carrying all this weight around. You're going to have a new opportunity. Ace of Pentacles. The Eight of Wands in reverse. The Ace of Wands upright. And the Seven of Wands. A lot of fire here. So where you lost your courage, you're not letting anything stop you this time. Where you couldn't get traction and you lost your courage, you're going to end whatever you have to end. Cancer is here. And so is Sagittarius. You're going to end whatever you have to end so you can have this new opportunity. This is your wish fulfillment. And the energy to overcome is withdrawing your love from this Queen of Pentacles. She could be a Capricorn. She could be a Sagittarius. There's a Gemini here. There's an Aries here. But this woman right here is the energy to overcome because she has been treated unfairly. She's been kept waiting. And look, somebody's going to be a total bitch because you do this. But this is what you're going to have to do. It's this Empress right here. This is a divine feminine. She's showing up as a Queen of Pentacles. But I think the reason why is because she's trying to get her money together. Something is happening with her money somehow. She may have had to spend some money. Why is she showing up that way as a Queen of Pentacles? Because she wasn't being persistent. What do you mean? She's the Phoenix rising. All right, outcome of the Phoenix rising. You have no teacher. Okay, what do you mean you have no teacher when it comes to being a crafter? Alright, so somebody is not a teacher when it comes to crafting. Like, stop trying to teach people how to craft. That's not your gift. Alright, what should they do instead? You need to be a workaholic because you're not an entertainer either. Oh my gosh. What the hell are you then? You're going slow is what you are. You need to stop making mistakes when it comes to your legacy. And doing spell work. Okay, so you're doing spell work. You're trying to make crafts. You're trying to do everything. And you're not good at it. What outcome of the spell work? Caution, Spirit says. You need to stop doing that damn spell work. You're not getting any angelic help with that. It's not going to affect the soul tribe. They're going to be inspired. Outcome of the inspired soul tribe. No artist and no growth. So no growth for an artist. Why not? Because they're undecided about their real estate. What should they do about their real estate? Stop being unreliable. Outcome of not being unreliable. There's something you can't unlock. You're not using your voice to make peace. You've been settling. Make peace how? When it comes to something that changed when you were growing up and not being able. Okay, somebody left you alone when you were growing up because of a change. Outcome of the change. They became a counselor. or got one. So you need to forgive this person. Whoever this person was, it looks like they couldn't be there for you growing up. So you either had to get a counselor or they became a counselor. Anything else we need to know here? You need to stop doing spell work because you suck at it. There's something you can't see about science and you're taking a risk. You're not going to get any help. You're not going to get any charity. What are you going to get? You're going to have to sell or buy something, and it has to do with the underworld and your stability. The underworld is like sex, drugs, death, metaphysical. What are you buying and selling? Something that will cause your money. Uh-oh, we got cards on the floor. Your money won't come to a halt. You won't be in your feelings, and you'll be celebrating. I would be too. And somebody might share with you. Outcome of sharing with you. Be patient. Somebody's a promoter, and it's parent. Somebody was planning in the past to be your parent and to promote this, and you were being patient. Sports are a factor also. I'm going to stop there. You know who you are. You know who I'm talking to. And stop with that damn spell work because you don't know what the fuck you're doing. Unless you want to come over here and get this book and read it, leave the spell work alone because you were not born with that gift. I can tell you that right now. You might think you are, but you're fucking up. Excuse my language. What a damn reading. Alright, I'm going to look at a couple more things. We're going to do Q&A. I'm in no hurry. I don't have anywhere to go but to bed. Alright, where is this divine masculine at in this situation? Oh my God. He's bound to his twin flame. He ain't letting go of that twin flame. He's woke up. This man has done woke up. He wants to have union. It's time. He's saying it's time for union. Where's divine feminine here? If you like that, hit the like button, okay? Where's divine feminine at here? I see she's with him. The spring is here in reverse. Why is spring from last spring here? Because she's had big dreams since last spring. Outcome of this twin flame. There's a dark night of the soul because of lack of forgiveness, and you're mirroring. Who's unforgiving? You're at a crossroads. Why are you at a crossroads about that? Because somebody won't change, and they're not using their creativity. What do they need to do differently if this is going to work out? Divine time. Spirit says it's just a matter of time. The winner on the bottom of the deck. All right. All right. Let me find out when. I know how to find out when. If Spirit will allow me to, I know how to find out when. All right. When is this relationship going to be a thing? Because I see it is. This divine masculine ain't playing. When is it coming together, Spirit? May I see, please? It's going to take a while. Today, though. Today, but it's going to take a while. What do you mean it's going to take a while? October. Spirit said October. And you're not wasting your time. October could be significant by, like, somebody's birthday. What else is going on here? Something could have happened in October. Something's going to happen today. I cannot make this up. Somehow, this is coming together today. October's significant. Why is it going to take a while? You might not see each other until October, but you might talk to each other today. Because this year in reverse and next month. So something is going to happen next month. And it should have already happened, maybe in October. Something's going on today between the two of you. It's not going to be a holiday either. Patience is required for the spring. So I think you're going to be together in the spring. But I'm going to clarify that with my other timing deck. A lot of that could have, Spirit's talking to several of you. So it could be that Spirit's saying different things to different people. You know what Spirit's saying to you. You don't need me to spoon feed this. You don't need to be spoon fed. You just need to use your intuition. When will this twin flame connection Spirit said, do it in January and on a cloudy day. Why is January here if you're saying do it? Because we should, look, because June. January you should have done it, but now it's going to have to be June. Not on a foggy day and not in May. So it has to be June. It's April, right? Alright, so June it is. Remember it said next month? But we're going to skip May for some reason. Alright, I guess that's what it is. It is what it is. It is what it is. And it ain't what it used to be. Alright, how can we not F ourselves while we work through the whatever? You're not overcoming obstacles. You need to feel what you feel. What else? Declutter and somebody's obsessed. No shit. Do a 30-day challenge and one more time. Give less fucks. And get some exercise. And maybe you haven't been exercising. Alright. I think that's where I'm going to leave it. I think that's a good place to leave it. What y'all think? Y'all think that's a good place? Do you think your best friend has something to say? I think your best friend has something to say about this. Best friend, what do you have to say about this? You know better than any of us, I'm sure. Crying is good exercise. Give yourself time. So, whatever that means, I think you're grieving. I think a lot of us are still grieving from whatever's happened since the full moon. And I'm sorry. There has been a lot of grief in this collective. Right. Do we have questions? Do we have a moderator? What I'm going to do right this second is take a quick break. And when I come back, if you're willing to wait, I'll answer your questions, okay? You're a Pisces and he's an Aquarius. Alicia, if you're still here, I'll answer your question. Hey, Cheryl. Hey, baby. Cheryl, are you still here? If you're still here when I come back from this, okay, cool. I won't be but a minute. I'm just going to take a quick break, get up, stretch my legs, get me something to drink. And I'll be right back and I'll answer whoever's left. I'll answer your questions and we'll go from there, okay? Listen, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel. And please like the video. And if you're apt to do so, share with your friends, okay? That's all I ask. It's not too much to ask, okay? Thank you guys so much. I will be right back. Me and the parrot are going for a walk. Yeep, yeep, yeep. What's up, Tommy? What's up, Mama? What you doing, baby boy? What Mama doing? What my Mama doing? What Mama doing, huh? You want some Coca-Cola, don't you? You know Mama ain't supposed to be drinking Coca-Cola anymore. Mama done got diabetes. Mama done got the diabetes. Yeah, Mama's diabetic now. Can't be drinking a bunch of Cokes anymore. I don't want to turn you into a diabetic. You and Otto are my babies. I got pretty boys. You're gonna cut your tongue. Don't do that. Hey, baby. What's the matter, baby? You know Mama loves you just as much as ever. You better stop slinging stuff on me. What am I do with you? What am I do with you? No. Alright, that's enough. You've had enough. Come over here and get on your tape for a little while. Get over there. I'll give you some Cheerios. You want some Cheerios? Maybe your family is healing from their self-centeredness. Sometimes families can be very self-centered. Alright, I'm coming back. I gotta tell you, I've worked for Miss Mary for 5 years, and not going to her house every day is different. It's really different, and it's got me a little depressed. Okay, let's see. Who wants a question? Alicia, your ex and you broke up in February. He blocked you everywhere. Will he come back to you? Okay, let's ask your angels. They'll give us an answer. Will Alicia's ex come back? In the near future, stop. Whatever you've been doing, stop doing it. He's maybe coming back in the near future. Listen to your intuition and stop. It's don't stop, but in reverse, which is stop. Within the next few weeks. Stop. Spirit keeps saying stop. You're doing something. You know what it is. Will he come back, Spirit? If you believe, reconsider. Romance. What do you mean reconsider? There's nothing better. But the answer is no. So it's like you believe that he'll reconsider and that there's nothing better, but no, it doesn't look like he will. Clarify, will he come back? Don't be assertive. It won't be in the next few months. But there will be big happy changes. Alright, so what is coming Alicia's way? The Knight of Wands and fill in the blank. Somebody could be coming in real passionately with maybe something real fun. Look, the Queen of Wands is here and fill in the blank. What is coming Alicia's way, Spirit? The Hermit and fill in the blank. Soul searching. You said you were a Pisces. Alright, what's coming Alicia's way, Spirit? The King of Cups came out in reverse. That can be an Aquarius. That can be an Aquarius. Why is he in reverse? Because of unconditional love. Ten of Cups. What do you mean he can't control his emotions? He has a lot of love for you. So what's going to be the outcome? Strength. Clarify what you mean by strength. So he has doubt. And then there you are on the bottom of the deck. What are his doubts? The Hanged Man. There you are again. It's like he doesn't quite see this from your perspective. What does he need to see differently? The Five of Pentacles in reverse. And the Nine of Cups. So it's like recover your stability and have wish fulfillment. Will he? He's going to go through some adversity. And then how will he feel about coming back? The Fool came out. Clarify the Fool. That's an Aries. He's going to regret comparing you to someone. He's going to regret not showing you love. And he's going to want to ruthlessly win by being generous. Outcome of doing that with this relationship. Look, the truth is going to come out about something. What's the truth? You already know what the truth is. Whatever the truth is that never came out, it's coming out. Look, it's not over. This relationship is not over. But it did not look like he was coming back right away. It looked like he has to go through some lessons here. All right, let me see if I can find out. I'm going to ask one more time. Is he ever coming back? Let go, big happy changes. Will he ever come back? Ever, ever, ever. Look for a sign, big happy changes. Will he ever come back to Alicia? May I see, please? Improving health. That can be healing, big happy changes. Will he ever come back? The situation will improve, Spirit says. Abundance. So that is a yes to me. So let's find out when he's coming back. And I'm going to also find out what the blocks are to the relationship. When is he coming back? Not in December. Something could have happened last December. Not in October. Isn't that when you broke up? In February. In February. Something happened in February. Not in October. Not in December. Not in May. So when is he coming back? On Sunday. in less than 5 years. Can you get more specific? Spirit says not on Thursday, on Sunday, and you have to wait. It won't be at dawn, and not in the winter. All right, let me get my other deck out. This is complicated as hell. This person's got to do some changing. When will they be back? May I see, please? Next month, Spirit says. And this past year. This next month is when they're coming back. And today, that original reading had something to do with you. Why do you keep saying today? Because of September and next year. So today you're going to talk to this person about something that's going to happen maybe in September of next year. And also next month is a factor. This past year, you had to wait. It wasn't on Thursday. It wasn't at dawn. Something did happen on Sunday. Something happened in February, not December, not October. I don't know what all that means, but these cards don't lie, which tells me that you do know what that means. All right, let me look at one more thing to see what you need to work on, the two of you, because there's a need to work on this. It will improve abundantly, but you need to work on some things here, okay? He definitely needs to work on some things. What needs to be worked on here for Alicia's part? Alicia, you need to work on feeling rejection, okay? All right, what does he need to work on? Not procrastinating. What else? Feeling like somebody needs rescuing and rushing. Don't rush because you feel like that you need to rescue this person from procrastinating. Deal with your rejection and do not tolerate abuse. Anything else? Somebody needs to retreat because they're being needy. So if you're acting needy, stop it. And somebody's expectations are too high. Okie dokie. So that's the answer that I have for you, okay? Okay, since he's not talking to you, what would he say to her if he could say anything out of here? He would say, our connection still affects me, and being apart has been life-changing for me. I'm in a much better headspace now. So maybe he was not in a good headspace the last time y'all spoke. But he is saying that the connection is still affecting him. Alright, Nysa. What's up? Who's next? Allison. I'm good. As long as you got time, I'm good. Make sure you're liking and subscribing, okay? Allison, are you here, baby? Thank you. Good. Thank you, Alicia, for letting me know that. I love reading for you guys, and I especially loved reading for you. I'm glad that it resonated. Come back anytime. I'm happy to read for you anytime. And timing is kind of hard to pin down because people have free will, and it can change. Things can change abruptly. So come back anytime, okay? Just make sure you're subscribed. Yep, and keep moving forward. Thank you. Thank you, sweetheart. Appreciate it. All right, Nisa, are you still with me? It looks like Allison had to go. Thank you for the love. I appreciate that. This is Cosmo. Can you say hey? Can you say hey? I'm scratching everywhere, Mama. Everything's itching. Nisa, are you here? Priya, are you here, baby? Oh, you heard Priya's name and you popped your head up, didn't you? Yeah. What are you doing? What are you doing, silly boy? What are you doing, silly boy? Give me a kiss. Mwah. My sweet baby. Is anybody still here? Out of those of you who are still here, does anybody have a question? I'm happy to answer your questions. Priya? Otto's got something he wants. You need to go outside. Okay, hold on. Just a minute. Cheryl, baby, I think everybody's gone. I think somebody has a question, though, but they're just not asking it. So I'm going to do one of those, whoever you are, you have a question, you're just not asking it. So I'm going to ask for you. Alright, let's see. Spirit, the one who has a question, there we go. For some reason, the Chariot came out for you. So somehow you need transportation or maybe movement or to get over something. And Spirit is saying, I'm working on that. Okay. And also, this is going to bring you a lot of happiness. I think somebody here needs a vehicle. That's what I'm feeling, is that you need a vehicle, and Spirit saying, I'm working on you having that vehicle. Why is the Chariot here? Look, wish fulfillment and strength in reverse. Why is the Chariot here for whoever it is I'm reading for, Spirit? May I see, please? The King of Wands, there's a Leo that needs a vehicle, it looks like, or transportation, or a way around, or a way over something. The King of Wands and the... Oh, I got choked. Oh. There's a King of Wands in reverse and a moon. So there's a Cancer vibe here. Why is the Chariot here? Because of the Knight of Wands in reverse. So I get a feeling that you can't move. It's like your movement is obstructed and you desperately want to go somewhere. Yeah, you realize you have an opportunity. So how are you going to help them get over this, Spirit? What's the plan? Right now, you're going to have patience. And if they're patient, what will be the plan? Oh, look, you're going to get something new. Some kind of new something. That could be a car. This could be it's a new opportunity. Outcome of their new opportunity. It's going to make you happy. Somebody's going to want to win ruthlessly. Why is the Five of Swords here? Somebody's not going to want you to have this. Because the truth is going to come out and it's going to cause somebody's heart to be broken. But the person that's heart is going to be broken wants to win ruthlessly. They do not want... Somebody is not wanting your opportunity. And they're standing in the way of it. They're causing you not to be able to go wherever it is you're wanting to go. Or to have whatever it is you want to have. Because they're trying to keep you stuck. What's the truth? That you have feelings of some sort. A friend could be involved. There's a surprise. What's the Ace of Cups? Chaos. Why is chaos here for this Page of Cups? This person, okay, because you're in love with this person. You have feelings for somebody. The truth is going to come out about you having feelings for somebody, and somebody's going to lie to you about this. They're in denial about you going back somewhere. What are they in denial for? because they don't want you to leave them. They don't want you to reassess your priorities. What's going to be the outcome anyway? The King of Cups came out in reverse. Why is he in reverse? Because of equality and the Emperor in reverse. This is an Emperor who wants things to be equal. Why is the Sun here? Because he's going to have a tower and accept what happened in the past. What did happen in the past? There was a lot of toxicity, codependency. So what's he going to do differently? Oh, that's way too many cards, Spirit. Spirit's like, no, it's not. Okay. Alright, what he's going to do differently is there's a Queen of Wands who has ideas, or they're spying. They're humiliating. There's not going to be a relationship or whatever. There's going to be a chariot. There's your chariot. There's hope for your chariot and for you to stop fighting with this person. And there's a King of Swords involved. This could be an Aquarius. It could also be a Gemini or a Libra. It could also be an Aries. There's a Queen of Wands. This could be an Aries or a Leo. And this person has a lot of ideas, but they're humiliating and they're not going to be in a relationship with you. Maybe what's so humiliating? They might be watching somebody. The King of Wands is what's humiliating. They're humiliated by you. You humiliate them. You embarrass them. And they don't want to be in a relationship with you anymore. Or you don't want to be in one with them. You want a way out of this. You want a car to drive. Or I think you want a new car. And you may end up getting a sports car. Even a convertible. Because there's hope for you to stop fighting. And to start over. To get back on your feet again. Why is the Sun here? Because use your intuition about stability. Pisces is here. And your Empress, who's also in reverse. So you have a Divine Feminine also. Alright, what's going to be the outcome of this Divine Masculine Feminine situation? You're going to break toxic patterns. Alright, what else? Something happened last winter. There's going to be forgiveness and an apology outcome. Somebody's closed off, guarded, and resistant and won't express their truth. That's what you're going to be apologizing for. And when you do, what will happen? You'll take a leap of faith. Uranus is here. You're going to take a leap of faith towards an opportunity. What opportunity? Okay, there we go right there. A twin flame that's at a distance that would make you very happy. You're going to take a leap of faith towards them. So whoever you are, and look, there's going to be a transformation. This is going to change your life like you would not believe. Because you're with somebody who is not, they're humiliating or humiliated by the relationship that they have with you. Who the fuck, or hell, excuse me, damn it, wants to be with somebody who's humiliated by them? What's going to be the outcome here, Spirit? Talk to me. Somebody is going to learn a spiritual lesson about releasing, letting go. And show me what that might look like. It's going to look like use your intuition. Right now, somebody's awakening, but not awakening. Alright? Why not? Because somebody has a new love. And it's not fate. And they're not going to regret it because it wasn't fate. What do you mean they're not going to regret it? That they wouldn't retreat? There was chemistry and they made a decision. What decision did they make? Abundance. What do you mean they decided on abundance? They were not obsessed. And there was no passion. So why did they decide on abundance? I think that was the wrong decision because they needed support. They have a past life love and they've been going slow. So what's going to be the outcome of that? somebody has an addiction. Why are you telling us that? Because somebody's going to get a second chance and take that leap of faith. Remember the leap of faith? Outcome of the leap of faith. Somebody will be unavailable. And what will that mean for this relationship? The stability is a factor. And somebody's playing hard. They're causing instability because of their addiction. So what's going to happen to the second chance? You're going to lose your patience. You're not going to overcome obstacles with a soulmate. So what are you going to do? So that's a soulmate you're dealing with. You're going to apologize because of marriage and being on different pages, and you're getting a warning. What's the warning? It's not protected. Why are you telling us that the marriage is not protected? Because it's strictly sexual and you can't wait. Can't wait for what? To reject this person, and there's a twin flame. I can't make it up. And look, you might want to reject the twin flame for the soulmate. Make up your mind which one it is. Because you can't wait. Something strictly sexual, and you can't wait to reject because of a twin flame and a soulmate. I'm going to put twin flame back in. Who are you rejecting? Vulnerable came out. Who are you rejecting? They're vulnerable, whoever they are. They're also in denial that finances are a factor in true love. Time apart. Who are you rejecting? Put away the computer. It's the soulmate. That's your reading, whoever you were. You wanted a reading and you wouldn't speak up, so I gave you one anyway. Alright, let me give you one more thing. When might this relationship with this twin flame come together? Oops. When might this relationship with this twin flame come together? Oh my God, y'all, I cannot make this up. Today is the day, okay? Spirit's like, today is the day. October is also a factor. Alright, when is it coming together? Because today is the day. In a few weeks. Today is something's happening today. And look, not in a few days. Today and in a few weeks. I can't make this shit up. Spirit done said today how many times? Apparently you and this person are going to have some kind of intimate conversation, or maybe you're going to see them. Maybe they're going to show up at your door. Hell, I don't know. Spirit says today. That's what Spirit means. You might just run into them out and about. Didn't it say something about a bar and running into you in this town or something like that in the music? All right. I hope you guys enjoyed the readings today. I hope you have a wonderful night. And I will probably be back more often at night to do readings, especially if Cheryl's available. If she's not, then I won't do the Q&A, but I like doing the Q&A when she's available. All right, what would the best friend of the secret admirer I read for say? Invest in yourself and wander. Remember, you're going to have a car, you're going to have transportation. You're going to invest in yourself. That Ace of Pentacles is you investing in yourself. Probably buying yourself a car. Or putting some money into fixing one up. I don't know. But you're going to travel. I feel, what spiritual gifts are operating in this person's life? You have an angel. You're finding feathers. Or somehow feathers. Uh-oh. A baby and a new beginning. That could be a project. Infinity. One more time I'm hearing. You're mirroring this person. And somehow somebody's heart. Remember I said they were going to get their heart broken? Spirit said to go one more time. Your family tree is here with coins. And time is a factor. And today is the time. It's today. It's today. something happened today. I don't know what. All right, I guess I'm going to end it there and go find me something to eat, get my babies to bed. Thank you, sweetheart. Thank you, Alicia. Thank you for joining me. I love you too, Cheryl. I love you so much. You take care of yourself, baby, okay? And if you need me, I'll be here for you. Anytime, just give me a call. Okay? All right. You guys have a wonderful night, and I will talk to you in the next one. Mwah. Bye-bye.